Perhaps the best thing that you can do to increase the click-through rate on your videos is to improve the thumbnail. The first thing that people see is the thumbnail, and that's the biggest factor that goes into determining whether or not they're going to click. If the thumbnail is eye-catching, then they'll read the title. But if the thumbnail isn't clickable, you'll never get any views. It doesn't matter how good your video is, if your thumbnail and your title aren't clickable, no one's gonna watch it. So you wanna upgrade your thumbnails. That's one of the easiest things that you can do to then re-roll your videos and give them a better chance to take off in the algorithm. Because if you can increase the click-through rate slowly, they'll slowly get more and more suggested, and it's a snowball effect that will continue to go. So as you can see, if we scroll through some of my videos here, you can see the ones that I've upgraded recently versus some that I haven't. Like this one is an old one. This one is an old one. This one is in dire need of being upgraded. There's a few ways that you can upgrade a thumbnail really easily. Perhaps one of the easiest ways and one of the cheapest ways is to just sign up for something like Canva and then pay for their premium subscription. Now, you don't need to pay for their premium subscription. There are a few templates that you can use 100% free. But if this is the route that you decide to go, I highly recommend just signing up for it because it gives you access to so many other templates, as you can see here, that you can just utilize. You can switch out some of the images, switch out some of the words, and make tens of thousands of different high quality looking thumbnails so quickly. For example, if this was about cold email marketing, we would say the secret to cold emails, drag it over, can obviously switch the size up, and all this is drag and drop. And you can just play around with it. And you can pretty much personalize any of these templates to say whatever you want and then just switch out the images and make them look great. So the secret to cold emails that work. And then you could change this to a cutout of you, or you could put like a picture of an email sequence there or something along those lines. Then you just change out the words, you adjust the picture slightly, you change out some of the pictures, and it really just gives you good templates that already look high quality, so you don't need any graphic design experience, and you can just drag and drop things. Now, obviously this one doesn't look the best, but you get the picture. I'm just kind of going through fast and giving you a run through of what's possible with this tool. So Canva, definitely one of the best options that you can have. Another thing that you can do is you can hire a graphic designer if you don't already have graphic design skills yourself. If you do, then you just want to emulate other thumbnails and make them and recreate them yourself. But if you don't, that's totally fine. You can just order thumbnails from people on Fiverr very, very cheaply. And there are high quality designers on sites like Fiverr that do a really good job. I'm not just saying this. You can see I'm ordering thumbnail after thumbnail after thumbnail after thumbnail because it works. Same thing with somewhere like onlinejobs.ph. You can just go right to the source, hire somebody from the Philippines that has graphic design experience, and that's exactly what I did. You can even go to a site like Upwork, although on a site like Upwork, you might end up paying a premium for somebody with graphic design experience. On somewhere like Fiverr, you're only paying like $5 a thumbnail roughly, so it's very affordable. And on somewhere like onlinejobs.ph, you're paying hourly for that person, so you could just play around with it. So if you're ordering a gig off Fiverr or you're hiring a graphic designer on somewhere like onlinejobs.ph, how do you give them instructions on what to recreate for your thumbnail? So let's use this example right here. You can become a millionaire if you read these 10 books, and you want to go to YouTube and you want to see other thumbnails or other creators that are roughly your same channel size and see what designs catch your eye, number one, because if they catch your eye, chances are they'll catch somebody else's, are high quality and also seem to be working for that creator and getting them views. You want to recreate something very, very similar to what's already working on the platform. That does not mean copy, but that does mean that you can utilize their design and give it to your Fiverr or your onlinejobs.ph graphic designer, or you want to use Canva, for example. You want to recreate something very, very similar because it's proven to work on YouTube within that specific category and that type of video. So this one was on books that you should read. So we'll say like top books 2023, and we'll see what pops up. Now, this is a good one because it's simple, and you can see that I literally did this same exact thing on this video right here that was dropped a month ago and got 131,000 views on a channel size that was roughly similar to mine. Because if you look at this thumbnail, and then you come back and you look at this thumbnail, you can see that my graphic designer had a lot of inspiration from this thumbnail and pretty much recreated it with me behind it, right? You can see the question marks in the books. He put me behind there. It's red backgrounds, me behind there, the question marks on the books, and I told him to put 3 words in the thumbnail that said worth it to read. And I just changed this thumbnail out a few days ago, so hopefully it re-rolls the algorithm and gives this video a better chance to obviously get seen, since it didn't take off like some of my other ones did initially. This one 50,000, clearly that thumbnail worked. This one, 683 views. Clearly, this thumbnail didn't really work initially, and that's why I re-rolled it and tried a different approach. And this is one of the easiest things that you can do if your videos don't work. Change the thumbnail, because it's the #1 thing that is going to have the biggest impact on your click-through rate. And once you improve your click-through rate, YouTube will then start suggesting your video out to more people.